Today we're gonna flow. Nice little cloud cover came over because it was really hot. So anyway, today we will flow pretty strongly, I think. I haven't practiced in a couple days, so I was thinking I need to kind of ramp it up a little bit. And I got my Chewbacca shirt on, so we'll do Chewbacca Flow. Maybe we'll pretend that lion's breath is Chewbacca's rah yell. If you've ever seen Star Wars, Chewbacca is one of the main characters, and I just love Star Wars. If you have never seen Star Wars, I don't know, highly recommended. Chewbacca in the series is really strong, one of the stronger characters physically, but he's also really loyal and really smart. He's a ship's engineer. You don't get the initial vibe that he's very, very intelligent, but he is. He's running the Millennium Falcon. He's the main mechanic on there. So, and Han's co-pilot. Anyway, if you know who I'm talking about, you know. If you don't, maybe Wikipedia or whatever. Really strong. As strong as I am safely capable of doing, right? So we always want to be nice to ourselves and, come out feeling stronger, better than we came into class. Definitely don't re-aggravate or over-aggravate or extra-aggravate anything that might be going on, right? Especially injury. Be nice to yourself. Add or subtract also. If it's too much, do less. Come out of the postures. If you need more, I always say add on. Again, add or subtract through the flow. You can always hit the pause button on the clicker, mouse, screen, whatever. But yeah, we'll try to flow really strongly, but intelligently. Chewbacca vibes, all right? Cool. Come to the top of your mat. Let's just start easy standing. I was gonna go here, but now I'm gonna stay right here. But you come to the top of your mat if you are not already. Relax your shoulders down, bring your hands to heart center. And just sort of little mini check-in first. Check in with the feet, and then go up through the ankles, shins, knees. Just come up the body with a little mental, physical check-in, yeah? Using the mind, imagination to see what's going on. Start to deepen the breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Trying to be conscious about the breath as we flow through, yeah? We'll do about an hour of work here. Whole time trying to be conscious with the breath. Humans are unconscious breathers, so through this hour, maybe becoming a little more aware of the breath, of the inhales, the exhales, and maybe even the slight pauses at the top of the inhales and the slight pauses at the bottom. If you have Ujjayi breath, slight constriction to the back of the throat, a little bit of energy through the core, little oceanic sound in the throat, right? Just heating up the body from the inside out, just to start. Little bend of the knees, tuck your tailbone a little bit down, lift the spine up a little taller, draw your shoulder blades back a little bit, press your hands a little more strongly into each other as we stand. Easy face. Any spots that might hold tension, right? Just relax. We're just standing for a moment, feeling the full sole of each foot into the ground. Little sway. Any micro movements I also like to encourage as you flow through. For me, I want to use yoga, the physical part of it at least, at the very least, the physical part of it, to supplement my life, right? To make the rest of my life a little better, if I can. That's the aim. And with that being said, when are we ever just rigidly standing here? I don't know. Never. Maybe if you're trying to hide from stormtroopers and you're Chewbacca. He never stands there though. All right. Release your hands down. Give the shoulders a shake. Give the head a little wiggle. Bend the knees. Just little dynamic stretches here. A little motion. Deep breaths. All right. Exhale fully. Inhale the arms up. Reach up. Touch your palms. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees as you go down if you need, right? Couple breaths here in your forward fold. I'm gonna come to the top of the mat. You stay there in your forward fold. If you look up here on your screen, you might see Chewbacca Flow. We'll see if I can get to it. What do we got? Lion's breath, warrior to balancing, Shiva squat, core, Shiva side plank, crescent, warrior 3, wheel, fish. I don't know. Maybe. I like all those postures though. All right, forward fold, right? Deep breaths. Exhale, fully pull your belly in a little bit. Straightening the legs a little bit more. We'll speed up a little more in a bit, but just starting slow, right? Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your palms. Set your feet back. Plank, high push-up. Strong, strong body. Heels, calves, knees straightening up through the thighs. Hips, core in, belly in. Easy face though. Arm bones plugged into the shoulder sockets. Palms nice and strong onto the ground, fingers spread wide. If you ever need to set the knees down, can, yeah? Three, 2, 1. Set your knees down. Chin and chest slides through your hands. Hips up in the air. Stay here. Pause. Breathe. Exhale. Inhale as you slide through. Unstick the toes. Elbows in. Little cobra. If you're already ready, if you're warm, press up. Maybe look up. Not me. I'm going to stay right here for a moment for the first few rounds. Woo! Sun came back out for me. Getting real hot. All good. I don't know where you guys are at. All right, tuck the toes, lift your knees, lift your thighs up, lift your hips up, and then press straight up. If you want to use the knees, yeah, always can. Remember that. Press back, downward facing dog. Little wiggles. Bend one knee, then the other. Sway the hips. Round your back, come to your plank, tuck your chin, but end up in your plank nice and strong. Couple breaths here. If you know Chewbacca, take a Chewbacca breath. That was a terrible Chewbacca. Big inhale. Exhale, lower, nice and slow. Use the knees if you need. Belly, back bend. Elbows in. Again, if you're ready, if you're warm, if you're strong, press a little stronger into the hands. Use your back, use your legs. Lift your chest, lift your belly. Squeeze your lower body. Press the tops of feet into the mats. Trying to rotate your pinky sides of your feet down towards the ground. Outsides of the thighs rotating down towards the ground. Squeeze your butt. Low cobra, or if you're already ready, upward facing dog. You might be already here already. A lot of alreadys. Exhale, downward facing. Stay in your downward facing. Okay. Stay in your downward facing. Bend one knee, then the other. I'm going to have to speed this up. It's so freaking hot right here on this black piece of wood that I'm going to go get a towel and put it underneath there. So, yeah. All right. Downward facing dog. Nice deep breaths. On your exhale, round your back, chin towards your chest. Round, round, round. Press out of the mat with your arms. Come a little forward of your hands with your shoulders. Big inhale, round the back. Press back on your exhale, downward facing. A few times like this. Big inhale, exhale, round, chin to chest, little bit forward. Little stronger plank even. Exhale, round. Use your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Need to use the knees. Use the knees. Exhale. Forward. Inhale. Exhale. Press back. Downward facing. Pause. Bend one knee, then the other. Bend both knees. Hover your knees. Roll your triceps down towards the ground. Press your palms into the ground. Chin towards your chest. Straighten the legs. Exhale, walk, tiptoe all the way to your hands, forward fold. Little bend in the knees. If you're like me, you're in the stubborn hamstrings club. Relax your head down. Round through the whole spine. Stretch your spine from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. No spine in the crown of the head, but you know what I'm saying. Little bend in the knees. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, rise the arms. Swan dive or hands to heart center. Flat back if you like, if you can, right? Little bend to the knees. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Step back, float back, hop back, plank. Pause in your plank. On your exhale, lower to the belly or chaturanga, right? Right here. Elbows by the rib cage. Unstick the toes. Press into your upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breaths. Oh, I should have told you, get your block or your roller strap if you care, right? Downward facing, bend the knees nice and deep. Hover them above the floor. Straighten the legs. One more time, round forward, plank. Come to the tippy toes, shoulders forward of the wrists. Strong. Use the knees if you need. Round back. Heels towards the ground, don't need to be there. Little bend of the knees, always nice. Okay, take the left foot more towards the center of your mat. Lift your right leg up. Square the hips. I said square. Open the hips. Stack your right hip on top of left, but keep that right leg nice and straight just for a breath. Then bend the knee. Couple circles with that right knee. And opposite way. Try to square the shoulders down. Okay. Stillness, a little bit of stillness. Open the hip. Shift forward, round the back. Knee to nose. Set it down. Unstick. Left heel comes towards the ground. Lift up, warrior one. Virabhadrasana one. Lift the arms. So just settling in, yeah? Warrior one. Biceps by the ears, elbows towards straight. I'm gonna go this way and show you guys a couple things, little cues. Sinking into that right leg. Right knee stacked over right ankle. Arms straight up. Plug the arm bones into the shoulder sockets. Sinking down into that right leg. If the ankle is behind the knee, shift that ankle forward. Shift that foot forward. Hips, chest towards the front of your mat, right? That left hip might be going straight forward, or maybe a little towards, let's say 11 o'clock if you're to do that clock analogy, right? Doesn't have to be all the way forward. If you're having a hard time dragging it at all forward, move that left foot out a little bit, yeah? I'm not mirroring you, so I'll look a little different, but you know what we're saying here. Deep breaths, maybe lift the chin. Pausing here, breathing into it. Energizing through the arms, anchoring down through that back foot. Back leg, squeeze your belly. Shuffle the feet as we go to warrior two. I'm gonna do the opposite way so I can face you. Arms parallel to the ground. Just walk the feet a little bit, right? So chest opens up towards the long side of your mat. Hips open up a little bit as well. Sink down. Spine perpendicular to the floor, yeah? Mostly the floor is flat. Funny conversation with my dad the other day about a friend of ours who didn't quite know the difference between perpendicular and parallel. Parallel is the same width. Perpendicular is opposite-ish, yeah? If you're on a flat surface. Body has no real straight lines, but you know what I'm saying. Reverse, right arm up, left arm to the back leg or around the lower back. Lift your chin, stretch through the rib cage, right side. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, plant the hands, send that right foot back, take your flow. Lowering through chaturanga or to your belly, taking your back bend, and we'll meet in downward dog. Downward facing. Take a big inhale through the nose, side out through the mouth. I'm just checking our camera gear here. One more time, big inhale through the nose. A little more vigorous, tongue out. Last one, big inhale, Chewbacca style, tongue out, funny face. In your downward dog, right? Set the knees down, look up here real quick. So just a note on taking your flow, taking your vinyasa. That's kind of sort of free time as long as you're not hurting yourself, right? For me, that's a good spot, the best spot to add or subtract. Take your flow essentially means lower down, take your back bend, meet in downward dog, right? Wherever you might be warrior 2, take your flow, right? And so, add or subtract. You can skip all that. You can, if you're a handstander, go upside down. If you want to do arm balances, if you want to do a couple push-ups, right? Very, very good spot to add or subtract. So come back to your downward facing dog and we will move into our other side of our little warrior warm-up series. All right, downward facing. Left leg goes up, open the hip. Keep that left leg straight to start. Bend that left knee, open it up a little bit more. Maybe square the shoulders back though. Take a few circles with the knee in each direction. Straighten it back. Come forward, plank, round your back, knee to nose, and then set it down. Right heel plants down, come up, warrior 1. Hips, chest, shoulders forward, yeah? Sink into that right, left leg. Anchor down with the right leg. Palms face each other. Plug the arms into the shoulder sockets. Lift your chin up. Again, dragging that right hip forward. If you need to widen the feet, do that. Strong arms. And move the feet so you don't, wrench the hips too much for warrior 2. Arms come parallel to the ground. Spine nice and tall, perpendicular to the ground. Arms and spine are perpendicular to each other. Right? Sinking down. Left knee in line with the hip, left ankle. Energize the fingers. Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. Just starting slow, steady. I never say never. I don't usually go too quickly, but we'll quicken it up a little bit. Left arm up, reverse, right hand to back leg or around the lower back. Stretch through the rib cage, left side. Anchor down with that right foot, outside of the right foot. Lift the chin up maybe. And exhale. Take your flow, right? So, options. Plank. Couple push-ups. Maybe not. Maybe use the knees. Maybe child's pose. Maybe. Child's pose or downward facing dog right here. Balasana or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep breaths. Big inhale through the nose, side out. One more time. Big inhale through the nose, side out with the tongue out. Last one, lion's breath for Chewbacca. Big inhale. Make a funny face. Strong, steady, intelligent movements. Be nice to yourself. You're the mechanic on your body, right? Okay. Next, exhale. Step, walk, float, jump, teleport, feet to hands, forward fold. Deep breaths here. Couple deep breaths in our forward fold. Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up on your inhale. Reach the arms. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, nice job. Just adding on, getting a little creative. Let me check my notes here. All right. Okay. Inhale, arms up. Sit your booty down. Utkatasana, chair pose. So, draw your tailbone down. Strong core. So if your butt's sticking way out, right? A little different variation. Tailbone down, strong belly, lift your chest. Sink your butt a little bit more. Weight back on the heels, draw your biceps back. Maybe look up. Sink your arm bones into the shoulders, plug them in. Breathe. Sink a little deeper. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back, halfway lift. Maybe hands to shins, maybe not. Exhale, take your flow. Float back, hop back. If you float back, shock absorber arms. Again, you might not even be in downward dog yet because you're doing handstand push-ups, levitating for a second, and then making it there. Maybe you're in child's pose, chilling out. That's cool too. Inhale that right leg up, open the hip. Bend the knee. Let's tip it all the way over. So we're gonna go to wild thing. Right foot comes back behind, left foot, outer edge of the left foot. Press your hips up. Maybe you lift that right heel up and come to the toes. Reaching back. Again, spot to add or subtract, right? Subtracting, just don't go here. Stay in your open, hipped, downward dog. Adding, maybe full wheel. Can't show you that, it's not quite in my practice yet. Okay, come back, three-legged dog. Square the hips this time. Shift forward, right knee, right elbow, plank, crunch. Shift back, open the hip. Shift forward, right knee, left elbow, across, crunch. Shift back, open it. Keep that left knee bent if you need. Shift forward, center, crunch it in. Right elbow, left elbow, center, set it down. Warrior one, lift the arms. So again, planting back, planting down through that left foot, sinking into the right leg. Hips going forward, chest going forward, shoulders going forward. Humble warrior, interlace fingers behind the back. Draw your heart center up. Tip forward to the inside of your right thigh. Relax your head. Humble warrior. Use your core, come up, keep the hands. Pause right here. Lift your left heel up. Okay? We're gonna take a little, we're just gonna jump right into it. We're not gonna jump, but we're gonna go right into it. Virabhadrasana 3, interlace hands behind the back. So, little action in the back leg, stand up. Whoop. You might wobble. Soften your gaze, lift your heart center up, lift your back leg up. If you wanna let that go, fly the arms, heart center, options. 3, 2, 1. Set it down, nice. Warrior 2, left heel down, float the arms. Keep breathing. Right arm up, left arm to the back leg. Extend in side angle, right elbow, right knee, right hand to the ground, lift your left arm up. Option to bind here if you have it. Right hand clasps left hand behind the back. Roll your left shoulder back. Come back, warrior 2. Exhale, take your flow. Maybe one-footed chaturanga push-up. Or a couple. Downward facing dog. Whichever way you choose to get there. Check in on our, there we go, we're good. Woo! Exhale out the mouth. Inhale, tongue out, a little more forcefully. Chewbacca breath. There is a bee on the screen, on the lens right now. B, you gotta go, bud. He's all right, he's just chilling, but he's right there. Okay, downward facing. Left leg, left side, left leg goes up. Open the hip. Go this way. Face you guys. Flip it all the way over. Wild thing. Add or subtract, yeah? Subtracting is this. Maybe it's even this. Okay? Full wheel. I need a model for that. Can't do it. Come back. Three-legged dog for our crunches. Big inhale. Exhale, plank. Left knee, left elbow. Shift back, open it up. Shift forward, opposite elbow. Shift back. Center, crunch it. Left elbow, right elbow, crunch it. Warrior one. Adjust yourself. You ever need to give yourself a little assistance, right? Coming up. So I always like to just take that first breath or two to just settle in. Where am I at today too, right? Every day is different. Maybe some days you're like, this is where you are, a little more up. Maybe some days you're way down, really strong. However you're feeling it, right? Chin. And we'll go humble, opposite. Clasp the hands. Lift your heart center up. Tip it forward. Hands going towards the sky. That's not really happening. Either just take one palm, back of the hand on the top of the palm, or take the hips, right? Or both palms of the hands on the lower back. Try to draw your front of your shoulders away from each other. Shoulder blades together. Lift that right heel. We're gonna go to our Virabhadrasana 3 right here. So standing up and then tipping it up. Trying to get the back leg, lifted leg, parallel with the upper body. Both parallel to the floor, if can. Think a little bit of cobra in your upper back. Little bend in that standing leg if you need. Right? Releasing if you want, hands to heart center. And set it down gently. Warrior 2, move the feet. Tall spine, expansive breath. Ever need to take a break? Take a break, right? I'm up here like, damn. Sink in a little deeper, reverse. Extended side angle, anchoring down. Left elbow, left knee, right arm up, fingers to the sky. Maybe left hand to the ground. Option to bind if you're feeling it today, right? Taking it further if you know what you're doing and you want to. You have a, ambitious idea. Wherever you are coming back, unravel Warrior 2. Take your flow. Exhale. So again, can add, maybe you're just like, oh, I'm good. Or you're like, woo, Deep breaths. One more time for Chewbacca. Big inhale through the nose. Side out first. Big inhale through the nose. Tongue out, side out. Chewbacca breath. Big inhale through the nose. Chewbacca lion. All right. Child's pose. Take a break. Touch the toes. Spread the knees wide. Reach your arms forward. Catch your breath. You catch your breath. I'm going to check our tech situation here. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, I think. All right. All right. Child's pose. tuck the toes, plant the hands, lift your knees, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Base camp 2, maybe. If you had to choose, maybe it'd be like standing, downward dog, and shavasana as real anchors. I don't know. That would definitely be up for debate amongst the yogis out there. Sorry for my sarcasm. I say that about myself. I'm a yogi. Anyway, I love yoga. All right. Next exhale, walk, step, float, forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Reach the arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Still flowing, okay? A few more vinyasas. I have no idea how long this is going to be, actually. Camera broke off. Didn't break. It just clicked off. Stuff's going on. All right. Inhale, arms up. Plug your arm bones in. Straighten the elbows. Strong, strong. Sit your butt down. Utkatasana. Tuck your tailbone down. Draw your biceps back. Lift your head if it's okay on the neck. Sink a little deeper. Sink a little deeper. Sink a little deeper. Maybe hands go forward. Like for me, this is where I gotta be. We're gonna sit our butt all the way down. If you can, keep it controlled. Come to your butt. Woo. Navasana. Boat. Heart center up. Belly. Strong, strong, strong. Options. Right? Clasp the thighs. Even take the heels to the ground. Lift your chest up. For those of you still here, stay here. Lift the heart center up a little bit more. Take your hands up and back. Shaking is shaking. That's what it is. Half boat. Hover the shoulders. Lift your right leg up. Lift your left leg up. Lift your shoulders up. Set your right leg down. Left leg down. Left leg up. Right leg up. Hover your shoulders. Come up. Navasana. Again. There or stay. Cross the legs. Take your flow. You might do this. Well, we're meeting in downward dog. You might do this and then, right? Make it yours. Should be in downward facing dog right now. Deep breath. Right side. Left leg goes up. Tip it all the way over. Wild thing. Wild thing, left leg straight, knife edge of the left foot. Chest going up. You want a little different variation? Bend that left knee, knees, feet in line, press your hips up. This one's a little more challenging for me. With control, side plank. Stack your right foot on top of left. Strong, strong left arm. Right arm to the sky. Draw your right knee in towards your chest, flex your foot. Set it forward. Full crescent. Woo. Settle in. Interlace the fingers. Pointer finger released. Deep breath. With control, Warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3 from here, or balancing stick, I've heard it called in Bikram. Lifting back leg up. If you want to let go of the hands, yeah, options. Very challenging one for me here. Set the hands down. Left leg stays lifted. Standing splits. If you're a handstander, maybe this is a spot. Not me. Right? Let your head come down. Sometimes you'll see people, left leg straight up. I'm working on it. Okay? Left foot back. Lift up, inhale, crescent. Exhale, take your flow. Downward facing, catch the breath. Chewbacca breath. I guess I'd more be like, I don't know how to do Chewbacca. I know what he sounds like. I can't duplicate it at all. All right. Deep breath. Next, exhale. Walk, step, teleport. Handstand, forward fold. On your inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Catch the breath. Drop the arms, inhale, lift the arms. Sit your butt, Utkatasana. You know where we're going. Tailbone tucked, biceps back, palms face each other. Sit, 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 sit. Maybe arms come forward to counterbalance like me. Sit, 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 sit. Sit. Butt. Navasana. Take your hands together. Interlace fingers. Right side. Inhale, center. Left side. Inhale, center. Right side. Inhale, left. Inhale, right. Left. Right. Keep going. Left. Right. Just keep going for a count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, Chewbacca, 1. Hug it in for a second. Cross the legs. Take your hands. Lift the chest. Shoulder blades together. Lift your hips. Chin up. Set it down. Navasana. Almost there. This one's quick. Okay? Half boat. Navasana. Half boat. Navasana. Cross the legs the other way. Take your flow. Might be a little bit more restricted, right? You might hop back or just step back. Downward facing. Deep breaths. Steady, steady breaths. We are going to our other side. Lift your left leg up. Open the hip and tip it over. Wild thing. Flipping the dog full wheel. Options, right? Nice and strong, steady, easy, with control. Left foot on top of right. Vashisthasana, side plank. Draw your left knee into your chest. Set it forward. Full crescent. Settle in. Interlace fingers opposite way. Pointer finger released. Shoulder blades down. Biceps by the ears. Virabhadrasana 3, balancing stick. Left foot side. Tip it forward. Right leg comes up. Go back here. Release the hands if needed, right? Again, standing splits. Do what you can. Do what you can here. Around the back, bend that standing knee if you need. Handstanders, go for it. With control. Crescent, right? Inhale, rinse it out. Exhale, take your flow. However you like. Downward facing dog. Big breaths. One more time. Big inhale through the nose. Side out. Big inhale through the nose. Tongue out, side out. Chewbacca lion's breath. Big inhale through the nose. Make a funny face. Just get it out. Get that old energy, old vibes out. Expand and inhale with some new energy. Definitely getting the energy flowing, I think. I hope there's nobody out there like, man, this class is easy. I'm sure there are some people, but yeah, okay. Deep breaths. All right, nice breath work, nice pranayama, new energy. Downward dog. Step forward, walk forward, handstand forward, make it forward, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Reach your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna do a funky little Shiva squat, side plank, balance, flow. I hope I can remember each side. All right, so coming to the top of your, no, change my mind. Come to the long side of your mat, or come to the center of your mat facing the long side, hopefully facing the screen so you can see me. I'm not going to mirror you because I'll mess it up if I do. Hands to heart center. So you are facing the long side of your mat, yeah? Because we're going to use this whole length right here, okay? Lift your right leg up. Again, I'm not mirroring you. Interlace the fingers on that right knee. Flex your right foot back. Stand up tall. Pause here. Energize down through that left standing leg, standing foot, left side, left big toe. All right, hands to heart center. Slightly bend that left knee. You're going to take that right knee, right foot, back behind, and reach out towards your left with the outside of your right foot. Little modified version of Shiva squat. Do what you can. You might be lifted up a lot more, right? Energize through that right leg too. Might be burning a little more in that left foot, but hands to heart center. Balance, relax your face. Yeah. Really strong into the outside of that right foot. That foot on that side. Take your right hand down. I'm not mirroring you, right? Plant it down. Stay right here. You might need to move that left foot out. Press your hips up a little bit. Take that left foot on top. Vashisthasana. Lift your left arm up. Lift your left leg up. And send that left foot forward, coming to our crescent. Taking hands to heart center. Warrior 3. Draw your shoulder blades together and down towards your tailbone. Okay, unstick your left hand. Set it down. Roll your right hip up on top of your left. Half moon. Awesome spot to use this block that I never use, right? Sorry, should have told you that first. If you don't need it, you don't need it. Flex your right foot back towards your shin. Come back. Standing split. Square your hips down. Lift your right foot up. Relax your head down. Set it down. Adjust your crescent. So for me, I'm going to widen the feet, right? And option here, shuffle that left foot out a little bit. Plant your hands, chaturanga arms. Take your arm balance. Ekapada Kundanyasana. Options. Otherwise, stay in your lizard. Just sink the chest down a little bit. Stepping back, side plank, left foot on top of right. Step the left foot back in the middle. Use your hand, straighten up, come up, use your balance, whoop. Interlace. Set it down, shake it out. Whew, challenging one for me, at least. All right, hands to heart center. Lift your left foot up. Flex the toes back. Stand tall. Just get the feeling of rooting down in that right leg. Release. Hands to heart. Left leg comes behind. Right? Reaching to the right. Outside edge of the left foot. Left hand goes to the ground. Maybe adjust that right foot. Can stay right here and just work right here. Lift that arm. Or Vashisthasana, full Vashisthasana. Lift your right foot. Again, if you're here, all good. Take it forward. Crescent. Come up. Adjust your feet. Hands to heart center. Tip it forward. Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Rotating left hip up. Right hand towards the ground, half moon, Ardha Trikonasana. I was going to go that way so I could face you, but I'm not. Left hand down, use your block. I should have said it before. Standing splits. Catch that right ankle if you need more, right? Handstanders, have at it. Crescent, adjust your crescent. Option here for lizard, just setting the hands down, sinking the chest, or ekapada, chaturanga arms, right foot lifts up, arm balance. Or again, just your lizard, right? Okay, so adjusting again. Step back, walk back, side plank, step it up. Use your hand, come on up. Woo! Big inhale. Set it down. Hands of heart, relax, shake it out. Nice, nice work, everybody. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more time, just chill. No Chewbacca breath right now. We're gonna flow a couple more times just to kind of get to where we're going and cool it down. But top of the mat, yeah, top of the mat. Good enough. Top of the mat. Big inhale, rise the arms. Exhale, take your flow. We'll meet in downward dog, right? Remember what that means. That might mean right now, forget all that, downward facing. All good. Lift your left leg up, open the hip. Send it all the way forward, straight to warrior two. Warrior two, left foot forward. Straighten that left leg, draw your right foot in a little bit, catch the hips. Straighten out, energize through the core, then float the arms again. Reach forward with that left hand, triangle, little micro bend in that left knee if you need. Awesome place for your block or your roller or whatever it is that you have. Stand up, reverse. Catch the hips. Point both toes towards the long side of your mat. Legs straight. Hands on the hips, shoulder blades together. Lift your heart center, big inhale. And exhale, tip it forward. Wide-legged forward fold. If you're very flexible, you might reach the hands all the way through. Headstanders. Good spot to take a headstand. Otherwise, just hang out here. Little micro bend in the knees. Catch the hips. Stand all the way up. Point that left toes towards the front of your mat, short side of your mat. Big inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, bend that left knee. Take your flow. We'll meet downward facing. Right side, open hip. Send it forward all the way, straight to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Straighten that right leg. Walk that left foot in a little bit, hands on the hips to start, just to kind of settle in, right? Tailbone down a little bit, tall spine. Refloat the arms, reach forward. Trikonasana, right side. Maybe look up, again, block. Bad hamstring, gang, like me, back of the leg. Yeah. Coming up, reverse. Point the toes towards the long side of the mat. Interlace fingers, option. Otherwise, take the first option. Lift your chest, lift your chin. Tip it forward. Headstanders, straddle handstanders. Maybe in some other universe for me, I can show you that. Or give me a while, right? I will take headstand though. For me, because of those hamstrings, right? Bending the knees, I almost come into like a modified crow, yeah? Here, down. Tripod headstand. Straddle. Come back. Set the knees down. Hop on up. Here I am. Boom. Made it. Catch the hips. Stand up. Back to our Trikonasana. Big inhale. Exhale. Take the flow. Bend that right knee. Right? Whoop. Whoa. Whoa. Neat downward facing. Just because I forgot something and I want to do it. Next exhale. Leap, step, hop, jump. Go. You know where to go. Forward to the mat. Forward fold. Stand all the way up. Reach your arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Come back to the middle of your mat. Face the long side. Take your legs out wide. Point your toes. 10 and 2 away from each other. Hands to hips. Sink your hips. Got it. Knees go away from each other. Sink your hips down. Tuck your tailbone down. Strong belly. Lift your spine. Right? Hands to heart to start. Lift your toes up. Sink a little deeper. Breathe. Relax your shoulders. Relax your face. Breathe. Lift your heels up. Sink your butt down, but keep your heels up. Sit your right heel down. Sit your left heel down. Sit your left heel up. Take your right heel up. Take your right heel down. Left heel down. Sink your butt. Lift your arms. Arms parallel. Arms forward. Sink your butt. Lift your arms up. Lift your heels up. Set your heels down. Lift your heels up. Set your arms down. Set your heels down. Go forward. Lift your arms up. Heels up. Heels down. Arms down. Arms up. Heels up. Heels down. Stand up. Shake it out. Whew. Shake it out. Okay. Feet hips width. Stay where you are, I guess, on the long side. Couple of Chewbacca breaths. We're going to exhale fully as we go into a forward fold. So it's going to be like this. Take your hands to your knees. Press the air all the way out. Hold your breath just for a moment. Stand up. Now join me. Exhale. Big inhale through the nose. Lift your arms. Chewbacca lion's breath. Pause. Hold the breath out. Stand up. Easy exhale. Big inhale. Arms up. Chewbacca. Hands on the knees. Relax your head. Hold the breath. Hard to hold the breath and breathe. Come up. Hard to hold the breath and breathe and talk. One more. Big inhale. Just side out. Easy. Big inhale. Arms up. Shake it out. Pause. Stand up. Catch the breath. Bring your hands to heart center. Feel the changes in the body. Easy breath. Coming back. Good work, good work. All right. Just a little tech check here. What up to Chewbacca? Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Where are you? That's all. Okay. Top of the mat. Take your flow. Get to downward dog, however that may go, right? So, downward facing dog. Half pigeon. Lift your right leg up. Open the hip. Allow a little weight to come out of the right hand even. Just stretch a little more. Little wiggles. And send that right knee behind the right wrist. Adjusting around, yeah. Half pigeon. Hips aiming to be square towards the ground. Hip to be square. You know that song? Huey Lewis and the News. Top of the left foot on the ground. Support yourself to start. I always like to start by pressing into that front shin and then even tucking the back toes and lifting the knee and just making it active just to start, right? Squeeze the belly. Lift your chin. Set it down. Set it down. Set it down. All the way down. Good spot. sit on a block if it's just not comfortable, right? Also, alternatively, reclined, thread the needle, flexing both feet, hand through onto the shin, relax your head back, use that elbow to press the knee out and stretch through the the glute, IT band, the outside edge of that hip, as an alternative to half pigeon. Again, a couple more breaths, but spot to add or subtract anything, right? If you have a full roll pigeon or mermaid, or you just want to bend that back knee, those are options, yeah. And release that wherever you are. If you're on your back, if you're in your half pigeon, gonna make our way to our downward dog, just to shake it out. Shake the legs, give the hips a sway, give it a little wiggle. Alternative, you can set the knees down and just do it that way, y'all. If you're on your back, we're just gonna switch sides, unless you really want to go through another downward dog. If you want to go through that. All right, open the hip, left side, send it forward, finding your spot, using your props if you need, yeah. First, activating, so pressing that left shin in, supporting yourself with your hands, maybe tucking the right toes, lifting the knee, lifting tall. If you're flexible through the hips and back, it's all good. You can lift one arm, you can lift two arms. I'm just not feeling it right now, not today. Strong. Release the leg, the knee, the toes, elbows. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Again, if you need to come to your back, because you might do half pigeon on one side, go to half pigeon on the other side and be like, whoa, this is not cool, not happening. You know, stuff happens. It can be weird. Maybe I had a massive major injury on this side and still messed up from it. That was like 20 years ago. I mean, I don't know how it happened when I was like 8 years old, but no, this is a long time ago and it still messes with me a little bit. Half pigeon gang, if you have a variation, right? This is the time. A couple more breaths. And release it wherever you are, making your way downward facing. Setting the knees down, just swaying it out. And we will come to seated. You can step forward, you can float through, you can do a handstand through, make your way to your butt. Draw the soles of your feet together. Draw your heels in towards your body. Draw the knees down towards the ground with the elbows. With the help of the elbows, lift your spine up tall. Just take a few breaths. And start to round. Baddha Konasana. We didn't do much twisting today, huh? We'll do okay, release that. Release the feet out in front. Take the seat up just for a second and sit back down. Nice little cushion on your butt. Lift the spine up tall, lift your arms up big, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Again, a little bend in the knees if you need. use a strap. I see it over there. I'm not gonna grab it. I'm gonna bend the knees. Around the back, allow the chin to come down. Shoulder blades away from each other. But even here, slight squeeze, slight drawing in of the belly. And relax. Come all the way to the back. Draw the knees in. I just want to add one twist. Take your left leg out, straight onto the ground. Draw your right knee a little bit out and up towards your right armpit. Flex the toes back. Make it active for a second. And then take that knee all the way over to your left side. Reach out with the right arm. Ooh, a little adjustment maybe. So wherever is comfortable, right? If you want to rebend that left knee, that's an option as well. Just get into the rib cage, spine a little bit. Sometimes I'll even just take my hands and give my rib cage a little massage. Feels really good. In our twists, you can kind of use your knuckles to massage your lower back, your glute, right on the sacrum. All right, come back to center. Draw the knees in. Little rolling of the back. Take your right leg straight out. Left knee out and around and up. Squeeze, strong, strong, strong. And then left knee over to right side. Move around as needed, right? Again, maybe taking your hands and actually giving yourself a little mini self-massage on this side. Okay, come back to center. Both knees in. Give yourself a squeeze. Little rolling on the back. And we will roll up. Okay, I'm going to explain. So, lion's breath, aka Chewbacca battle cry. A lot of times it's done in, I think we've appropriated it for sure in modern flow, but it's just nice to just say, it's kind of like, like I need to get that out, right? Maybe in your imagination, it's getting out some old stuff that you don't need. It's like this, tongue out, eyes up, and just a funny face, maybe hands in a mudra. If not, just hands on the knees, but we're going to not do this here. I'm just explaining it. Big inhale. Right? In the simplest layman's terms ever. We are going to take that in fish. 3 lion's breaths in fish posture. So, sitting up on the butt, yeah? Elbows to the floor, puff your chest up. If it's okay on your neck, take your head back. If not, we're going to do it right here. But we're going to do 3 lions, Chewbacca breath, okay? Big inhale, Chewbacca breath. Eyes up. One more. All the way out. Big inhale. And sink down, Shavasana. Get comfortable. Let the breathing come back to normal. Just feeling the sensations on the body. You can take one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart center, or arms by your sides, a little out, palms facing up. Allow the feet to splay open. You guys just stay here for a moment and chill. Shavasana, I always feel Shavasana is kind of, it's like you get to go and deposit your money in the bank, and that's where, it's where you can utilize it, right? You can always keep the cash, but you know what I'm saying. You did the work, Shavasana is some time for your body, your muscles, your mind to remember that work you did, and it's now in the bank for later. Yeah? So yoga can be whatever it is to you. One big aspect for me is definitely a supplement to just general, physical health beyond the mat, and then translating more or going further into your other activities, surfing, or if you're not a surfer, skateboarding, running, crossfitting, whatever it is, anything, sailing. Synchronized swimming. All right, you can, of course you can. Staying here as long as you need. If you need more postures, there's more you need to do, you want to do, you feel like doing, obviously. Get after it. I'm going to leave you with Hands and Heart Center and just a little good vibes for you. Thank you very much for playing along. It's a fun one. Chewbacca Flow. I'll work on that. And namaste. I appreciate you guys, and I appreciate the practice, and give yourself some credit, and thank the God, the universe, whatever you might believe in. And have a good day. Namaste.